On standby, and we are a few days into fall, so what is going on?
I'm just waiting to bring them out.
We're hanging on. We're hanging on to the warm weather for a little while longer. I think toward next week there may be some cooler air, and that may have something to do with what's developing down in the Gulf of Mexico. Often if we can send a tropical system northward, it can jostle some of that cooler air to the south. Here's a look at what's going on with Hurricane Kirk tonight, way out in the Atlantic. It's Category 1. It's moving northwest at 13, which means it's going from here right up toward the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Look at this thing tonight. The outflow of it is pretty impressive. All those fingers of clouds that are extending out away from it. There you see the path it's taken over the past few days. Forecast guidance like this following very closely to where the National Hurricane Center has it projected to go, making that north to northwest turn as potentially a major hurricane. This thing could get to Cat 3. That'd be the third major hurricane of the season. And then this one, now a disturbance, probably develops into at least a Category 1 or 2 hurricane by the time we get to the weekend. So you got Kirk and Leslie that are nearly 1,500 miles apart, and Kirk at its nearest pass would be close to 1,500 miles away from the U.S. coastline. So neither of those are going to be a problem. But then we focus on this area coming from the Caribbean into the Gulf. Watch the little swirl here that goes south of Cuba. See the clouds turning in a counterclockwise way. As it stands right now, that's called an upper low. They don't often create major problems. It's just when they move into an area that's a bit more favorable for tropical development, they can sort of change their makeup just a little bit, and then you wind up with a surface low developing like this, butted up against a strong high like this one that's over the northeastern U.S., and the contrast between the two can sometimes spark a tropical depression or a tropical storm. So that's what we'll be looking for in the central Gulf of Mexico by the weekend. And look, forecast model guidance is all over the place. That's why I'm not really showing you too much of that, but you expect something in the Gulf this time of year to make a move toward the east or northeast. So we will keep a close eye on that and of course keep you posted on how it's going to work out. Tomorrow, the chance of a shower north of Cullman. Friday, a slightly better chance of a shower around here, but overall we're dry tonight. Calm, 70 degrees in Birmingham at the moment. Tomorrow morning will be in the mid 60s. Tomorrow afternoon around 85 degrees. As we look out toward the weekend, weather not too bad whatsoever. Could see a few showers on Friday, but I'm not terribly concerned about how that will impact high school football games. Most of the rain will be very light and happen fairly early in the day. Might see a shower here or there south of Birmingham, but no big deal. Weekend weather looking good. Saturday's dry and warm. Sunday for the race, we're looking good, but we will keep an eye on the Gulf.
Yeah, big weekend definitely for the race. Hey, this past weekend was big too.
It was
Millions of people watched that.